Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, and welcome to another episode of Deliberate Discussions. My name is Vicki Horton. I am your co-host,
And I'm your co-host, Patrick Parker.
and
And
we are
Deliberate
Deliberate
Discussions.
Discussions.
Good job, friend.
Okay, fabulous. Let's listen. Thank you all so very much for bearing with us. We did have a couple of emergencies, so we haven't been on since we did our show 2 weeks ago, and where we talked about rules of a threesome, and I did get a lot of calls from that.
Girl.
So
Oh my God. You and me both.
listen, if I can help someone in their relationship, baby,
Friend, I
call
have
me
got
561-325-1488. I am happy to help you, but yes, there are rules to threesome. So
I have gotten some
um
special requests for your services, girl.
ooh, okay. I do house calls depending on.
All right, go for promo. There you go.
All right. So even though September we are wrapping this season up, we would still like to extend this to you if you want to promote your business, your event, whatever you have going on. You can do that right here on Deliberate Discussions each and every Wednesday night with Thadric and Vicky. We have different promo packages that we will share on our page, even in the off season. Feel free to give myself a call, Vicky Horton, at 561-325-1488.
Perfect.
Okay, next up, coming on Saturday, September 21st. Don't forget, it's the Laughing Christian Comedy Jam. Okay, this is going to be held at 16700 Jog Road in Delray Beach. And for those of you who don't know, this is the South County Civic Center. Please, if you can, Guy Edmond. Is it Guy Edmond? Guy Edmond Sr.
Right, correct.
There's going to be a raffle. They're going to be raffling off a 75-inch LG TV. So, you don't want to miss this. Listen, Christian folks, y'all go, y'all have y'all a good time on Saturday night. My mama always said, if you can go out and party with the devil on Saturday, you can get a praise God on Sunday. So this way you get to go and you get to talk about God on Saturday night, and you get up to go Sunday morning to give God his praise. So hallelujah. Y'all govern yourselves accordingly on Saturday, September 21st.
Girl, you
And
is
that concludes the morning announcements.
Friend, you are a fool.
You know what, friend? I started my new job 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago. This is my second week.
Congrats.
And I'm just so happy. I'm in such a great mood.
Girl, you got like this little glow about you, girl.
Oh, you know what? That could be the makeup I'm using. I tried a different makeup.
Girl,
I don't like it.
I thought this glow was from some man that had stopped by there or something.
Well, him too, nice. He do his little thing with me every now and again. But I work closer to him now, so he can drop by and we can have lunch and
got a little pep in your step, girl. Got a new attitude.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Okay. So let's do this one here, the house party.
Okay, so tomorrow, September 12th, Sky High Fitness presents to you at Old School Square. It's called House Party, and it's going to be featuring Auntie Outside, Mr. Mike Clark Jr. Registration for this event tomorrow that's happening at Old School Square is required. So please, and we're going to put up the barcode where you can click on that you can scan that barcode, the QR code that's on there, and you'll be able to go in and register with your email address, your name. Any additional information, please contact Andrea Stewart Bruton, or you can just take the flyer from Deliberate Discussions page or my page, Vicky Horton, and or Thadric Parker. But this event is going on tomorrow. It starts at 7 p.m. and it goes on until 8:30 p.m. And this will be held at Old School Square in Delray Beach, Florida.
Perfect. So before we go, thank you, friend. Before we go into topics, I do want to address something that I'm a man of transparency and I'm a man about accountability. And I had posted something on my Facebook page on yesterday, and there was a lot of people that actually commented on my post, but I also received some inbox messages about my post. I'm not the type of person that throw the rock and go high and that throw the rock and hide his hand. I'm not that man at all.
Right.
I don't mind addressing any situation. So I will take this moment to address the situation. I made a post on yesterday where I said Tariq Hill brought this on himself. Driving the speed limit would have prevented him from being stopped by the police. Also, following simple instructions would have prevented him from being pulled out of the car and being placed in handcuffs. He's no victim in this situation. He's the problem.
Yeah.
Now, again, what I posted on my Facebook page was 100% my opinion on this situation. And again, I respect everyone's opinion that actually commented on the post as well. Now, an inbox message that I received about this situation, I want to be very clear. I want to address the person that actually, one of the people that actually sent me an inbox message. Okay.
Mm.
What I'm not is a sellout for my people.
Hello.
I want to be very clear. What I am is a Black man with common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I'm not is a stupid motherfucker that's a bandwagon type of bitch. Okay. I've never been a bandwagon type of bitch. I've always stood on what I believed. And even if I have to stand there by myself. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, let me also add a little bit more contents to my post and why I stand on my opinion behind my post. I'm an adult. I'm a grown man. Every person has to be accountable for their actions.
Exactly.
What I cannot be accountable for is the way that officer reacted in that situation with Tariq Hill.
That's
Now,
correct.
also, what people need to understand, what you cannot do is slap the shit out of me and tell me how to react.
That's true.
That's what you cannot do.
That's true. That's so very
Tariq
true.
was speeding in a construction zone. He was stopped by the police. He broke the law. When he let his window down, he was not wearing a seatbelt, and the police asked him repeatedly.
Mm-hmm.
He ignored the police. He rolled his tinted windows back up, and the police told him not to roll his window up or to let his window down. He continued to not comply with what the police had
Mm-hmm.
asked.
Mm-hmm.
So again, everything that Tariq did the other day in this situation, he brought on himself. So
Right.
that's why I said this entire situation could have been prevented
Mhm.
if he was not speeding.
That's true. And my thing is, why is it that us brown folks mostly are the ones to be the first ones to get an attitude when we know we're doing something wrong and the police
That's
stop
my
us?
point. We
I don't
know we're doing
understand that.
something wrong, but everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and talk about, oh, the police did this. What the fuck did Tariq do?
Yeah, that's true. That's
What
that's
did
kind of like
Tariq
everybody who steals
do?
from Walmart. They get an attitude the first thing when they get caught stealing. You know you were
Right.
stealing. You know you rang up Kool-Aid packages when you had probably about $500-$600 worth of meat.
Correct. My thing is this: I'm a grown man, so
It's accountability. Accountability.
I'm going to be accountable for my actions, but I am going to go out in these streets and conduct myself in a way that I know I have something to lose at home. I
Right.
know I am a reflection of my mother. I
Mhm,
know I am a
mhm.
reflection of my family. I
Right.
know I have youth, cousins, small people that look up to me. So why in the hell am I going to go out in these streets and put myself in a situation for one that I can
Mhm.
potentially be arrested, not even arrested, I can be killed by the police.
You're absolutely
All
right.
this could have been prevented, but what everybody's focusing on is what the police did.
Right.
Again, you can't slap the shit out of me and tell me how to react. So I say that to say is that you can't talk shit to them police officers and tell
Mhm.
them how to react.
And that's so very true. You cannot. But, I mean, we've said this over and over and over again, Fadrick. We're never black people, not just black people, but it be some white people, mostly us brown folks.
Correct.
We tend to get an attitude with the cops, knowing that we're doing something wrong. And he threw fuel on that fire right now.
Correct.
He did.
It's really simple. I understand. Yes. Could the police have handled that differently? He
Yeah.
possibly could have. But again, you can't talk shit to the man and then tell him what the outcome should be. You
Yeah.
cannot do that. You have to be accountable and responsible for your own
Your
actions.
own actions.
So
That's
I
right.
say that to say to the people that was in my inbox and that had an opinion, I'm not a bandwagon type of bitch and I never will be. And I stand 1,000,000% on my opinion that I posted on my Facebook page. And again, I respect your opinion as well. But I
Yes.
said what I said and I stand on it. Tariq is not the victim. He's the problem.
He's the problem. Exactly. Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
I
Thanks.
totally agree. Okay, so our first story tonight, we're going to take you down to Miami-Dade County. One thing about Fadrick and I, when I mean, maybe we don't do it as much as we want to this season because of the elections and everything. But one thing we always discuss are the children. Deliberate discussions. We love to highlight children and their accomplishments in life. So, 15-year-old Miami genius Janiyah Baker went from ninth grade to 12th grade in just one school year. This actually took place last month, and Janiyah she had an interview with Channel 7 News, and she stated, "I'm a very humble person. I like to cheer and I like fashion." With that being said, this young lady was, I think she was the president of her class. Am I correct on that, Patrick?
You are very correct.
She also was a cheerleader for the school and on a few other organizations in the school. Her mom, she told her mom, she said, "I just want to be a senior. I want to finish and I want to put my foot in the ground. I want to be known as Janiyah Baker, the girl who went from 9 to 12 in 1 year." In 1 year. So ninth grade to 12th grade, kids are so eager to just have school done and over with. This young lady has so much going for herself, and I just hope Janiyah will be a role model for other kids that are in school. And I mean, she's just amazing. She really is.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then to be able to accomplish that, to go from ninth grade, to 12th grade in 1 year, and then she's possibly moving into college, and
exactly,
she will probably have her master's degree before she's 18 years old.
Oh my God. And you know what? I'm wondering what her IQ is. I mean, she has the highest GPA in her class. I don't know, does GPA still go to 4, or have they gone above 4 now?
Yeah.
It still goes to 4. I mean, mine was in the low 3s, so damn near 2 something. So I don't know. I just know I made it, whatever. But I mean, to hold the highest GPA in her class. I mean, shout out to you, Janiyah Baker. I wish you nothing but the best in life. And again, I can't say this enough. I just pray that you are a role model to other kids, and I hope they look up to you and you encourage them to strive for the things that they want. And you did that, and you are living proof.
Yeah, that's amazing. Good job.
That is amazing.
Yeah, we most definitely have to follow her story,
because most definitely
to see where she goes from here and what school she decides to go to and how she moves through life. And one thing about being from Miami, so it's so often that these kids, they tend to fall victim to the streets and stuff like that. But I'm so glad that this young lady is prospering the way that she is, and she has a family unit behind her to ensure that she stay focused, and that's an amazing thing. So I'm really happy for her.
Yeah. So again, shout out to Janiyah Baker from Miami-Dade County. I think it's Homestead, right? It's
Homestead. Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to.
I'm really, really happy for her, friend. I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I'm going to to see if we can get her on the show, because I'm really, really happy for that young lady.
I did try. I emailed Channel 7 News, who did the story on her, and asked if they could not give me her contact information, but I did ask that they give her my contact information. Unfortunately, I have not heard back from her. I know she's really busy doing interviews and everything. But hopefully, she'll see this, and she'll get back to us, because I would love to interview her. I really would.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Okay. So
let's move into hometown.
Okay. No. You want to go to? Okay. You want?
No. What you want to do? I'm sorry, baby.
Miami-Dade County.
We
can do hometown after this one.
Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna do hometown after this one. Okay. So moving north. All right. We were just in Homestead, so we're gonna move. We're gonna move north. Not that much north, but we are going to go to North Miami, Florida. And this
they say that their missing loved one was found dead inside a closet at his nursing facility. That 71-year-old man was last seen nearly 2 weeks ago.
And now his family is desperate to find out what happened and who is responsible. Local 10 Sanella Sabovic is live in North Miami with what she's learned. Sanella.
And how does something like this even happen? The elderly man lived in this nursing facility. He goes missing 12 days go by before a body is found in a storage closet, no less. And his family, they are heartbroken. They have returned to the scene for a second day. They are demanding accountability and justice.
We want justice for Elijah.
A distraught family banding together,
They didn't even notify us that the body was there.
demanding answers after a body was removed from this North Miami nursing facility. They looked on in anguish as it was placed in the back of a medical examiner's van Monday afternoon. Their loved one, 71-year-old Hélène Etienne, has been missing since August 22nd.
We were here knocking, yelling, screaming, begging, just pleading with them, let us see, his room, let's see what's going on, and they would not.
They say police told them it was Etienne's body removed from the North Dade Nursing and Rehab Center. According to a statement given to family by detectives, it says the body was found in a storage closet with a nursing home wristband, the name Hélène Etienne written on it.
The fact that he was found in a storage closet next to an aquarium, that's hurtful.
Etienne suffered from dementia. He was brought to the facility after he had an aneurysm. His health was rapidly declining. Then nearly 2 weeks ago, family members say a nurse called them telling them he was missing.
He kept on giving us the runaround in terms of telling us that our uncle signed himself out. He went to Walmart. There was another point in time where they accused us of kidnapping him.
Police say a worker found the body. Loved ones now want to know what happened and why.
If a corpse is in there for 12 days and no one but a whistleblower that told us to come here and come see what was going on, imagine what's going on behind the doors right now.
That is so sad.
And here is another look at the family. They have been chanting justice for Ellen. And we have gone to the facility ourselves. We were not allowed inside. No one would speak to us on camera. North Miami police say that this is an active investigation and confirm that the body is at the medical examiner's office. An autopsy will be performed to determine the exact cause of death.
Fetter, this story here is it's so crazy that we go from being so thrilled and happy about Janiyah Baker to hearing something about this of Mr. Etienne's death. And I had an opportunity to speak over the phone with an attorney who has represented numerous, not just this one, but his name is Dean Williams, and he has settled numerous lawsuits against this same nursing home facility.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm going to put the address out there. It's the North Dade Nursing and Rehab Center. It's located at 1255 Northeast 135th Street.
Hey, Vicky, excuse me 1 second. I just saw somebody pop in my live and I wanted to give them their flowers while they were here. Braxton just popped in my live, and he also has a platform like ours.
Oh,
And I actually watch him a lot every week with Baxter and Associates. And Baxter, I just wanted to give you your flowers live on my show and tell you that I appreciate you so much, brother, and with what you're doing and the way that you conduct yourself and cover different stories in the gay community. And I learned so much from you, and I'm always inspired by you every week. And so I just wanted to tell you that I love you, brother. Thank you for tuning in to our live, and it really, really means a lot. So thank you so much.
thank you, Dexter. We really appreciate that. That was awesome.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I just
That's
saw
okay. No. That's fine.
Mhm.
But as I was saying, I did speak over the phone with an attorney, Dean Williams. Again, I'll tell everybody the name of that nursing center. If you are watching from Miami-Dade County and you have a loved one that has to go to this nursing home or go to this rehab center, it's called North Dade Nursing and Rehab. It's located at 1255 Northeast 135th Street. Attorney Dean Williams is very saddened by this, and obviously this is an ongoing thing with what's going on. And he's been criticizing the same nursing home to do to get this. Why won't the state shut this place down?
That's what I was just going to ask you. I'm like,
I
well,
don't understand. And
why is this place still allowed to be open?
I mean, according to Mr. Williams, he has no idea why the state allows them to be open still.
Okay.
I mean, there's more to this than what these people are telling. I mean, someone literally had to call the family, basically, unknown, and tell them, hey, listen, y'all loved one was found in a storage closet. And with
Correct.
all the excuses, he went to Wal. I'm sorry, this man is recovering from a brain aneurysm. He's 71 years old. He's coming to you guys for rehab.
Hmm.
Who was caring for this person? Why is this? Why are we in society slipping back into our healthcare workers mistreating our elderly people?
Correct.
And in that same note, and this is nothing. Listen, this does not mean anything. No direction to the family at all. But I'm looking at all of the family members on television, and I'm seeing how many are out there. And yes, I understand Mr. Etienne was there for rehab, but 2 weeks, and I mean, there's enough of y'all, one person a day, to go and sit with him at the rehab center. Um, I mean, that's just that's a question from me to the family. Like, a family of that size, couldn't you all make time like you're making time now to advocate for him? I mean, it's too late to say, why, but that's just a question for me because I have a big family. And when I think about my own mother's passing 10 years ago, I mean, there was so many of us that we were not going to allow her to go into a nursing home or a facility where, she had to be cared for by someone else. There was enough of us, children and grandchildren, to take care of my mother, even if we took one day at a time, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. But, my heart does go out to Mr. Etienne's family and, I mean, over this tragic loss. I think the nursing home should be shut down. Why it's not, I don't know. Our lawmakers, we need answers. I mean,
Correct.
this family needs answers. Somebody's some heads have to roll for this.
Correct. It's one of those
I
things.
mean, I don't understand it, So North Day Nursing and Rehab Center at 1255 Northeast 135th Street. We need some answers. Give us a call here at the Living Discussions and tell us, what the hell's going on.
Correct. I think
1-325-1488.
I agree that family members should it was a bunch of them out there advocating for him in his loss. But I also realize that people tend to make time for what they want.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And in their mind, some of them probably thought, okay, he's in a facility. We're paying for his care. He's in a safe environment and everything. I mean, I know when my grandma was in a nursing home and my family is huge, and that somebody was there every day. You get what I'm saying? But I also know my grandma's the type of woman, she won't let nobody go take advantage of her neither. But my mom works in one of these type of facilities. So I was definitely I'm just really curious about protocols.
Right.
When you're dealing with patients with dementia, what are the steps that you take as a healthcare worker to ensure that these people are safe and accounted for?
Right.
The fact that he goes missing and he's found in a closet, so you mean to tell me if he was found in a closet 2 weeks later, no one checked the closet? I mean,
and that's another thing, Thaddeus, a storage closet. Don't y'all have a daily janitor, a maintenance man who's always on staff?
So Baxter said in the comments, said he read that somewhere that the nurse called after they found him and says that he signed himself out. But the daughter said that she did not understand how he could have did that because when they couldn't feed him, he couldn't feed himself. So how is he going to sign himself out?
And that's where I got lost. I don't understand. He was there for rehabilitation to help. After his brain aneurysm, he was there to help get his life back on track.
Right.
If he was well enough to sign himself out, then he would have been well enough to pick up the phone and call a family member and say, you know what, hey, I done had enough. I need to go to what would he have to go to Walmart for? I mean, it has to make sense. I tell my kids all the time, if you're going to tell me something, make sure it makes sense for me to believe it.
That is very true.
Because I mean, someone with a brain aneurysm, I mean, they're not going to sign themselves out claiming that they have to go to Walmart. And I mean, come on. It makes me question the person who actually gave that information to whoever said, I want to talk to that person. Like, what the hell? Don't you tell nobody that lie. That don't even sound right.
He signed himself out.
He signed himself out. He had to go to Walmart.
Yeah, but I'm like, how are you gonna sign himself out if he couldn't even feed himself? I mean,
that's what I understand.
It makes sense to me. But like Pam said in my comments as well. Yes, you have to go daily to let them know that you care and you love them. You know, you care for your loved ones, which is true. You know, when you put your loved ones in these facilities or whatever, it's not always a safe space for them. They don't always feel like they're in an environment where they're going to receive the same type of love they've received from
Yeah,
home, from their family,
exactly.
you know, now that they're there. You know, I can tell you one thing for sure. Put me in the basement, honey, at my house and just have somebody come out here and sit
I
with me.
got you, friend. You know I'm gonna come up there and take care of you while Josh out of town. You know I'm gonna come and take care of you. Don't even try that. I know everything you like. I know what you eat. I know what you drink. I know what you don't like. Listen, you a simple person. You don't like shit on your burger. I know.
Exactly.
Okay. Josh, don't worry. I got him. I got
Thank
him.
you. Can
So
somebody
Pam says, yes, you have to go daily to let them know you care about your loved one. And that's absolutely correct. I
Correct.
totally agree with that because, like I said, all of y'all standing out there advocating, you know, justice for Elon Etienne. I counted at least 7 of y'all, one a day. You know, why did nobody check on Mr. Etienne? I just that's the only question I have for the family. I understand y'all busy, you know, but the same way y'all are now advocating for Mr. Etienne, why didn't anybody check on him daily? I mean, sit with him in the hospital, in the rehab place, or you know, and they'll allow it.
Correct.
They'll
Correct.
allow it.
Yeah.
I don't know. My heart goes out to the whole family.
I mean, you're down there in South Florida, so you know, most definitely. You know, the news down there always have updates. Most definitely stay on top of this story because I'm really
Yeah.
interested in knowing
Yeah.
what the outcome would be for this facility and being held accountable. You know, and the fact that this is not the first time that something has occurred
No.
like this at this facility, there needs
Mhm.
to be some form of accountability. But the bigger thing that it needs to be shut down. You know,
Well, nobody's gonna take accountability for this. The state really needs to take accountability for this and let us know why the hell is this place still open,
correct.
especially after Attorney Dean Williams says that he's represented, you know, families with the same nursing facility.
Okay.
This is a rehab facility. So I
Right.
don't understand why is this place still in business. But I mean, is healthcare really is it really that lax right now
Mhm.
that we have to leave places like this, our loved ones in places like this?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't send my dead dog there.
No, that's sad.
It's ridiculous.
It's really sad. Yeah.
Look,
So
Pam talking about you. Pam said, give you a shot of Sir Davis and knock you out for 6 hours.
y'all know how I am. Long as my house.
Pam, when them allergies go to messing with him, he done anyway.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give you a pill and be like, boy, leave me alone now. Shit. I'm trying to watch TV now. You gotta take your ass to sleep.
Vicky, I'm struggling through
Josh,
these
I got him. I promise you, bro. I got him.
You know how these allergies set up. But no, so we most definitely got to find out, you know, stay on top of this story, find out the
Yeah.
outcome because and the state needs to be held accountable too. So, but you
They
know,
do. They
yeah.
do. And fire everybody who was on staff there for
Correct.
the time. Everybody.
Yeah, that is very true.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And just a shout out to all our people in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the
Yes,
Liberty
thank y'all so
Specials
much
this
for joining
evening.
us.
Just give a shout out to Baxter Braxton. Thanks for joining. Pam, thanks for joining. Auntie Irma, I see you here.
Hey,
Welcome.
Auntie Irma.
Hey, Maria, welcome.
Hey, Maria.
You know,
Hey, Mama.
everybody that keeps popping in and popping out, and our folks that's gonna come back later and watch it. Thank y'all so much for watching us weekly. It's because of you all that we continue to do what we do. You know, so I'm so grateful for it.
For almost 2 years too. Almost 2 years. That freaked you out the other night when I sent you that text message from my memory Cedric. What are you reading?
I just got a text about this story. Hold on.
Oh.
That was the same place your father was. Oh,
What?
that was the same place that was the same place your father was.
Oh.
You get the sign of it. Stuff Eddie used to be there. The flea market said, "Do you remember? I had to go and cuss them out about his clothes being missing, and they started washing them and stuff."
Oh my God.
My father was at that facility. I do remember that, Mom.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yes, Ma. Thank you so much for that.
Hey,
Yes,
Sean.
I'm very familiar with
Hey,
this
baby
facility.
mama.
With this facility, Vicky.
Wow. Are
Shut
you
the bitch down.
serious?
Shut it down now. I know that.
Look, okay.
I know what this facility is. Mm.
Wow, friend.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, I definitely have to follow. I definitely have to follow this story and see the outcome of this. Like I said, I don't really wish nobody would lose their job over anything,
Uh-huh.
but this here is just an outrage and it's ridiculous. I mean, children and our elderly, those are the ones that we have to look
Protect.
out for.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. Yeah, we're all in between, but you know what? We all got to be the age of Mr. Etienne someday. So you know what?
And you know, my heart goes out to the elderly folks. I don't mess with my older people, but
Do your research. Go to the Better Business Bureau, Health Department, the state of Florida Department of Health. Do your research on these facilities before you just decide that you want to put your family in one. I think the best care for a family is at-home care from yourself and have a nurse to come in. Medicare Part B and C cover
Mhm.
that, as does most insurance companies. Medicaid. There's so many different options that you have. FMLA, Family Medical Leave of Absence. Most employers do offer that. If you guys, can, the family can sit around and, each one of y'all take a week off, through FMLA, if it's offered through your employer to care for your loved one, take them to their appointments. I mean, I did it with my mom. I left my job. They told me if I did that, I have a job when I come back. I said, well, you know what? If I don't, I may not have a mama when I go back home.
that's the truth.
So,
That's the truth. All right. Well, we'll stay on top of that story.
okay. Hi, Shawanda. Thank you so much for joining us. She always watches from the shadows. But Shawanda Yorker, so glad you were able to join us and say hello.
Thank you. So let's take this to the airport, Vicky.
Oh, child, I'm gonna let you go ahead because I know how you get with this, and you can get ready to go on your trip too.
Let's take this over to the airport.
Bilal, I need you to log out for a minute.
Oh God.
Invisible. I paid the same ticket she paid. She could just jump in front of me and act like I don't exist. Let me get this off my chest. I'm not invisible. She jumped in front of me. I asked her that was very rude. I don't appreciate it. So then she turned around and started cussing me out. Okay? I didn't do nothing. So then she turned around and cussed me out some more. I said, I think you need to go somewhere else. So then she stepped out of the line. Now all this is because of that. What do I do?
You don't have to yell, sir. We just
Excuse me, I'm upset.
Okay. Well, that lady over there is crying as well. We have witnesses.
I don't understand this.
Excuse
You
me.
didn't call her over here and interrogate her?
Okay, she was very upset.
About what?
Okay,
About getting in front of me and cussing me out?
Sir. All right, I'm sorry.
I'm insulted. And I need an apology somewhere around here. I'm a paying customer, ain't I?
Where are you trying to go to?
Las Vegas, home.
And you're on this. Let me see the next flight.
Why do I have to have a next flight?
I can't let you board on this flight. Why? Because right now, a lot of people are intimidated and frightened of him.
What people are intimidated and frightened?
Okay, I'm not going to go into names or anything.
You know what?
All I
My
know
brother
that
is a
people-
police officer. Do I need to call him? This is ridiculous. If they no, let me just say one. Let me say one thing. If he does not fly, that woman better not be on the plane either. It's as simple as that. But
Lady
see,
cussed me out, jumped in front of me. I asked her not to do it. She got out of the way. Now I can't fly home.
He's upset because he's a little louder than this.
Let me tell you one goddamn thing. The plane wouldn't have left. None of us
Hey,
was.
Reggie. Hey, Mr. Del Rey, how are you?
Why is it that we as Black people always got to be angry? Okay,
That's how they view us. That's how they see us.
It's so. But don't get me wrong. Now, I do. Let me be very clear. I'm a traveler. My husband is in the airline industry. We travel a lot. There is a way of conducting yourself in the airport. One thing y'all won't ever do is put my Black ass on the no-fly list. Absolutely not. Now, was he angry? Absolutely. He had every right to be angry.
He
He had
did.
every right to be angry. But what I will say, brother, you in the airport. No matter what you say or how you say it, you're going to be the problem.
Yep.
Could those workers for that airline handled it differently? Absolutely. Now, the problem that I had with one of the ladies that when she said, well, she's upset. Bitch,
excuse me, y'all. Because I said, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get me started, friend, because we had our text messages on this, and you already know how I feel. So I don't even. I mean, Liz, I'm gonna let you talk.
I'm just like, what do you mean she's upset? And why I gotta go on another flight because she's upset?
She upset, bitch. I'm trying to get home, and you upset. You cut in front of me.
But I have seen, and I will say, I have seen on so many occasions where they tend to take the other side, even if they're wrong. You get what I'm saying? And it does happen in the airline, in the airport. And I tell people all the time, calm down when dealing with these people in the airport. You're going to be the problem no matter what. No matter what. See, the good thing about me, I know how to make a phone call or write a letter.
Oh, in a minute.
And baby, I know how to go all the way. I wouldn't give a goddamn if I got to wake the CEO up.
Amazon, your days are numbered.
Oh, I did catch the Amazon man today.
Amazon, your days are numbered, baby.
But listen,
I told you, I knew you was.
But my thing is, and see, one thing about us, we want that immediate, let's address this situation immediately, and I want immediate results right now. Let me tell you something, Black people. You're not going to win in this airport.
You're not.
You're not going to win in these people airport.
Not in that moment. You will not.
It's not going to happen. Get to your destination.
Let it go. Get your lawyer. Take care of it out of court.
Go and get to your destination. Well, matter of fact, you even got to wait till you get to your destination because as soon as that plane sit down, I'm in the notes app on my phone, writing up my email.
Got one on her and one on him.
You get what I'm saying?
Look, I got it from all angles, Your Honor.
And let me give y'all just a tip. No company, regardless, not even airline, hotel industry, food industry, no company like bad press.
Exactly.
Let me give you a little tip. You got a complaint, post their ass on social media and tag them.
Damn right.
Tag
them. I'm gonna tell you something. American Airlines, y'all days number 2.
Hold on, Vicky.
Remember,
hold on, wait a minute, baby. Hold on, Vicky.
I'll wait.
Vicky, hold on. American Airlines pays bills in this house. So
I know, I just said, oh, wait.
You keep them out of it. Okay.
I just thought about it. But listen, I'm tired. I love American. You know, that's my flight. Like, I'd rather fly. American Airlines is my first choice. Delta is my second choice. Spirit.
Girl.
It ain't even no choice, but when I have to. My daughter get points on Spirit, so I'm fine with that. But American Airlines, you know, is my number one choice. But remember, a few months ago, American Airlines put those 3 men off that flight to my body odor. Now, American Airlines, I don't know what the hell y'all got going on.
I think that there needs to be there needs to be a lot of diversity training.
There does. Yeah.
But you have to also realize that the flight attendants in American Airlines, they tend to, unfortunately, go on this power trip. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people all the time, you're in the airport, you're not going to win.
But you know what, Thaddeus, you said that, right? It's not even the people that are on
wait a minute, you see what my husband said? He said, wait, hold on now. I told Vicky this, don't get you started.
Listen, y'all know I love to fly American Airlines when I go overseas. I listen, when I go to Europe, I always fly American Airlines.
See, Vicky, you got me in trouble. He said, babe, you ain't never on my side. I've been on your side the whole time.
Josh, now wait a minute, now, friend, come on now, Josh.
I've been on your side this whole conversation. Vicky, you done got me in trouble.
No,
we gonna leave this.
No, I want Josh to get on Pam, because Pam said American is now Spirit Junior. Not Spirit Junior?
Pam, I need you to take that back because you're going to be flying on American Airlines in about 3 weeks. Okay. You may-
Now, I would disagree with you on that one, honey. I'm sorry. I love American Airlines, but it's not the stewardesses. What it is, it's the people that are boarding the plane.
Josh say y'all fools don't know how to act. Just comply.
Listen, Josh, I don't know if that did I tell y'all what happened to me when on my last trip to Europe on my way back and I got sick? I still got my American Airlines pajamas in them.
Yeah, you told me.
They're so damn comfortable and soft and everything. That's just how nice the staff is on the plane.
Correct.
But it's the people who are doing the boarding that I think those people are somebody handing them a 20 and say, you know what, let me get on before this person or whatever so I can get me a good seat and this and that. I like to get on the plane last. I don't care if I'm zone A or not. I like to get on the plane last. Okay, I will deal with it. I don't really bring no carry-on with me anyway. My shit can fit underneath my seat.
He talking about, I hope she on my flight so I can charge her for everything like Spirit do.
Who said that?
He talking about Pam.
Listen, Josh, she ain't mean no harm. Hey, auntie baby.
He came down here.
Oh, daddy doing you good.
He mad because I'm not upstairs.
Oh, you downstairs in the basement.
I'm almost done, little man. Okay, so I will say they are. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Just wait till you get on your plane. Post them on social media and tag them. They're going to reply. Trust me.
Listen, record. Like I said, I always have these 2 iPhones with me. Okay. Listen, they be in record mode. Just like when I'm standing in line at Walmart, Walgreens, whatever, and I see somebody staring at me. When I get ready to get in line, I put my phone in camera mode. So when they staring at me, I take a picture of their ass. And they like, did you just take a picture of me? I'm like, yeah, because you staring at me.
My God.
I do. I'm serious. When people stare at me like that, that's so rude. I take a picture of them. What the fuck you staring at me for?
Oh God. Now this was funny, but no, just calm down, folks. But I like this. So Vicky, you ready to take this thing over to Alaska?
Ooh, child, yes, honey.
All right, let's take
call the police.
We're gonna take this this over here to Alaska. Hold the line.
Okay, hold the line, y'all. Here we go.
Oh, hold on.
In remote Alaska.
When you talk about cruise nightmares, this is the definition of it.
9 members of the Galt family with 6 children and their 78-year-old grandmother were aboard a Norwegian Encore cruise to Alaska and stepped off the boat for a lumberjack excursion they booked through the cruise line. They say when they tried to get back to the ship, the local tour operator told them there was no room on the bus.
Hey, bus is full. You got to wait for the next bus.
But the next bus never arrived. They say they called the local port agent who rushed them to the ship only to see it already pulling away from the dock. Their belongings and some of their passports still on board.
I was in shock, like utterly shocked. Are they really doing this right now?
The Galts say they quickly reached out to Norwegian.
The people that I was speaking with, they were so empathetic. They were apologetic. And they're like, well, what do you need?
We need help. I have 6 minor children.
The 9 of them were stranded without medication or clothes.
It felt like we weren't going to get home.
They say they had to cover their own food and hotel and find their own way back to Oklahoma, sleeping on airport floors.
It was completely overwhelming.
The Galts estimate it cost them more than $21,000 just to get home, including nearly $9,000 in customs fees for missing that stop in Canada. Though they say now Norwegian is working with them to make it right.
I think we are on a right path as far as both agreeing that something bad really happened here.
Norwegian tells ABC News we will be reimbursing the family for all of the out-of-pocket expenses they incurred over these 2 days as a result of missing the ship in Ketchikan, including meals, accommodations, etc. The cruise line also says they're refunding that nearly $9,000 customs fee. Experts say if you leave your cruise ship for an excursion, always bring the government-issued photo ID and the name and number of the port agent who can help if you run into trouble.
So the port agent is the cruise line's representative in that port. In this case, contacting the port agent was the best move because they would be able to contact the ship.
So the cause of those gigantic customs fees are because this is a foreign flagged vessel. Technically, it is an international shipping company. It's required to stop at a foreign port. That also applies to all the passengers, too. So technically, this family was fined for violating the Passenger Vessels Services Act. Again, the cruise line is reimbursing them, but it is a good reminder if you happen to miss your stop, especially a foreign stop, could cost you thousands of dollars in fees.
Yep.
That is insane.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Y'all, when y'all go to these people places, don't get your ass off that boat.
Listen, I'm gonna give the white people their props because you see, this is an example. You see how this man conducted himself?
Correct.
This is how we need to conduct ourselves. However, he's a lot calmer than I would ever be because
I don't
let me tell you something. It's a slap in the face that they're offering these people 20% discount on future cruise. Y'all gonna throw that in, for real? They started off with a family with 16 of them. 9 of them did not make it back on that boat. But here's my thing, and I don't know, maybe the American cruise liners, they work differently, but when I go on a cruise, we have a card, and that boat does not leave until everybody has been scanned and accounted for. It's pouring down rain outside.
Mm-hmm. But it's also one of those things where, even when I've traveled international, like I told you the other day, I never leave my passport. It's always in my pocket or something. It's always in my bag. It's never left in the hotel room.
Yeah.
Even going on a cruise boat, if you're going to get off for excursions, ensure that you take your passport with you because you never know, anything could happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad that these people had the funds. They had $20,000.
My ass would have been stuck in another country.
Maybe y'all would have had to open up. Let me say something. Y'all would have had to open up.
My credit card, they still ain't gonna add up them damn $9,000. Yeah. These people spent over almost $30,000 for all 16 of them to go on a cruise. Then they spent another $20-something thousand just for hotels, flights, and port fees and all of that stuff. So you're looking at a total of what, $60,000, $70,000 for a family of 16 people, but only 9 got left. And I'm gonna tell you something. My ass, look, I'd have had to catch a boat or something back some damn well to American waters or something. Yeah. But let me just tell you, like I sent you a text message, and I hope you and Josh remember to do this. Whenever I'm traveling abroad, whether I'm on a cruise ship or I'm traveling on a plane, I have my passport with me at all times. I also have a copy that I keep in my hotel room, like in my suitcase somewhere in the hotel. And I also make an additional copy and I leave it here at home to one of my family members. Okay. In the event something does happen, at least you have your passport, your driver's license. I even include my social security card on that form and a copy of my birth certificate. And I leave that home. Now, I don't take all of that, but I do take my passport copy with me as well as my, passport, even though most places don't stamp passports anymore. But it's always a good idea to leave a copy of all of that information at home. And listen, leave it in a sealed envelope because sometimes you can't always trust family with your social security number, your date of birth, your birth certificate, and all that stuff. But just leave it in a sealed envelope and just say, listen, in the event something happens, that's when you open this.
And that's a good idea because just like I told you the other day when we were talking about this, that was a very good suggestion as far as making a copy and leaving it at home.
Yeah.
And then, having one with you. So, Pam, you'll have a copy of our passports while you're here.
Look, Pam want to know how this would have went if they was black. Do we want to reenact this if they were black?
Free, you got some money? Because, girl, we need to get home.
Bitch, what? Money? How much money you need? I got like $150 on my Capital One card.
Bitch, we missed the boat. Bitch, what we gonna do?
Oh, hell no. Where the fuck y'all at?
Girl, what we supposed to do? Who we gonna call, girl?
Well, where y'all at? What port y'all in?
Girl, we somewhere. I don't know, girl.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to make you a GoFundMe.
Girl, I just know we ain't in America.
Oh, Lord have mercy, G. Tell me you ain't on the one.
I ain't even got my passport. I left my passport on the boat, girl.
Bitch, what? The damn boat. How the hell you missed the damn boat?
Free, call my mama down. Girl.
look, hold on a minute. Let me call from my other phone.
Now, one thing I can tell you,
They ain't even. They ain't
Friend.
Let me try your stepmom. Hold on.
Let me tell you something. One thing I can tell you for sure, them motherfucking Parkers coming to get me.
That's why you better get y'all job over there.
I wouldn't give a damn. They coming to get me.
Listen, I'm a threesome instructor, so you know what? I'm gonna make my money to get back home.
Pam say y'all better get a job over there.
Listen, but Pam, so we just gave you. Pam said she wouldn't have to go if it was black. So Pam, now you know how that would have went if they were black. Okay. Look, let me tell you what these motherfuckers charged us.
Girl,
we done paid their ass $30,000. Hell, I could have bought me 3 houses with that. I could have bought a whole condo.
Vicky, you see what Maria said? She said you could bet your ass we coming. I told you, girl, they coming. I don't know how.
Maria, this me.
What you gonna say, Vicky?
Maria, what's Sean at? Bitch, go put her on the phone. Lord, that had been trying to call y'all. That can drive. They stuck in Alaska some damn where in the boat. They missed the boat. What? Wait a minute, Maria. Calm down. Calm.
It wasn't our fault, girl. It wasn't our fault. The boat left us.
Listen, both of y'all talking. I can't understand. Oh my God. One of y'all let me call Greta. Hold on, cause Maria, I can't. Maria, I don't know.
Don't call Greta. She gonna cry, girl. She gonna cry. Girl, don't call Greta.
Listen, tell Sean what Sean cussing me out for. I'm not the one that left them out there. They missed the boat.
Wait, friend, my husband say Josh ain't missed no boat.
John,
baby,
John, you
my
gonna
husband
make
is
sure y'all get y'all ass in it. Wait, are y'all going on any excursions?
We haven't thought that far. A lot of our stuff would because we love the.
What the hell you mean that far? That's in a month.
Well, the thing about it is we're looking forward to being on this particular boat because it's Virgin Voyages and they have so much on the boat to do. There's and again, keep in mind we've been every place it's going already, so there's really no need to try.
You gotta pick up gifts.
Girl, I done zip line, I done scuba dived, I done did all this shit.
Pick up gifts. I don't give a damn about no damn zip line and scuba diving.
Girl, I get y'all a shot cup at the airport.
Look up. I know you don't drink, Josh. Just remember, look up. Okay. Girl, tequila, rum, dark, all dark. Tequila, rum, cognac. Okay. Look.
Maria say your mama just stole somebody's boat with Greta. Girl, they all told you they coming, Vicky. Girl, I told you, girl.
Listen, they go call Chevy Potter and say, listen, can you drive us over to the Bahamas?
I know my family, girl. They coming, friend. I told you they coming.
Listen, I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be like, well, wait a minute. Let me put my damn shoes on.
You coming, friend?
Bitch, I'm coming too. Yeah, we got a damn show to do. They supposed to be back Sunday. We got a show to do on Wednesday. I'm coming too. We're gonna get you home, friend.
Okay.
Send me a copy of y'all passport. You can email it to me. It's gonna stay there. Just, I know ain't nothing gonna happen. We got y'all.
Thank you, friend.
Listen, don't be out there playing by that damn water at night too. I'm gonna tell y'all that night because that's another thing. Remember the people went missing and shit.
Okay.
So just listen. Well, thank goodness you don't drink, but Josh drank. But don't go out there playing outside that boat. Not at night.
No, we good. Now this was amazing. I think this. So Pam, I hope we answered your question, girl.
Yes. So Pam, now you see how that whole thing. Yes, Josh, gifts. For every port y'all stop at, liquor. Just liquor, not gifts. Liquor.
Oh God, Jesus.
1 bottle of liquor for each port. Tequila, rum. Let's see, tequila, rum, and cognac.
That was that was hilarious. Oh my God. All right, let's take this thing home. Let's take it to hometown, Delray Beach, Florida.
I can't believe we got through all of that. I forgot about that story. Let's go to hometown.
Yeah, let's go to hometown. Let's talk
Last
about
but not least, Delray. What is going on with the Dairy Rocks game day rules?
So, Facebook has been on fire for the past week about the new game day rules for the Delray Rocks. Now, I don't even know what time we living in because, honey, when I was a football player for the Delray Rocks, honey, we did any and everything.
Anything went. Anything. And when we say anything, we meant anything. You ain't have to pay for no vendor spot. You just came out there and you open up your damn trunk with all your shit in it. And
Exactly.
You sold them right there.
So when I saw these new rules hit the book the other day, I had to send it over to you. Like, friend, you seen this shit, girl?
But I told you, I think it's because, they were at a school. But these rules are ridiculous. All persons, bags, and vehicles are subject to search.
Correct.
You motherfuckers ain't going in my goddamn pocketbook.
Only clear bags are permitted.
Like, what are we working at, Lord and Taylor or Macy's? Some goddamn. Remember Lord and Taylor and Burdines? You say, I used to work at Lord and Taylor. They used to have us put our shit in the damn clear bag. What is that gonna do?
No loitering is permitted outside the stadium, school gates, or in the parking lot areas. What, girl?
You just can't stand around. If I gotta take a call, I can't just go and stand up there and take my call.
When I was young, child, I done finished my game and I'm trying to be fresh and cope with somebody. Girl, we was out in the parking lot. What y'all talking about? Okay.
Number 4, unruly behavior and use of profane, obscene, or abusive language of any type will result in removal from the event. Now, y'all know how them parents cuss the referees and the coaches out on the side. Y'all already know that. So we might well, Derrick Ross, y'all gonna have people at y'all games? Like, they charging to get in these games, right? Don't they charge to get in the game?
I don't know.
They used to be free back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
It used to be free.
Correct.
Number 5, no acts shall be allowed in which open flames
are used.
Now, what the hell be going on at these damn games?
Open flames. I don't even know what the hell that is. What y'all doing?
Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, y'all got fire eaters or something at the game? Like,
exactly. Number 6, no fireworks, technicals, or explosive of any nature shall be permitted in or near the premises. Girl, what?
Like, they lighting fireworks at the games too? Like, what the fuck?
No animals shall be permitted.
Number 7, no animals shall be permitted except for service animals. Now, all them little dogs that y'all be having out there, y'all purses, and they be all night. Little man can't go to no game, Cedric.
That's fine. He ain't going nowhere. He don't like people.
Mott, don't even think about bringing Brooklyn.
Exactly. Mom, don't take.
And Sean, leave stay at home.
Exactly.
Leave stay the ass at home, and if you can't leave stay there in Brooklyn at home, y'all ass can't go out there to the game.
Exactly.
So, I love number 8 now. This is a kicker. No smoking, including e-cigarettes or vaping, is permitted.
What? So, friend, I can't go out in the back and smoke me a Newport?
Hell no. You read number 8, right? Your ass didn't kick that.
My mama and them smoke a pack a day, girl. What they gonna do?
Well, they gonna have to listen. They gonna have to stay their ass home and smoke.
Girl.
Hell, you can't even have a damn vape.
Maria talking about Sadie is a cheerleader. Well, hold on.
No, but Sadie is not no service dog. Sorry, nope.
Little man is certified. He a service dog. He going, honey. Okay.
So you gonna put little man on his little red jacket, his little red Boy Scout scarf. So no unmanned aircraft systems, drones are permitted. So does that just go for the people that are spectators, or does that go for the organization? They can't film the game from up ahead so that they can run the plays with the football players.
Yeah, this is insanity.
Somebody from the Derrick Rocks, please call me 561-325.
Just finish. I got an update. Just finish the list. Just finish the list.
Okay. So number 10, no use of portable pools, tents, or tarps of any kind are allowed. Now y'all know them babies play early in the morning, baby, and right around by 10 o'clock, that sun be out there. Okay, so y'all trying to tell these brown folks they can't have no tents, No time. Does that include umbrellas? That's what I want to know. Does that include umbrellas? Let me see. No use of portable pools. Who the hell bring the whole damn pool to the game? What the hell y'all got going on at the Dairy Rocks games lately? Because I'm confused. Okay, number 11. Well, this would be me. No weapons or firearms are permitted on school property per Florida Statute 790. Okay, that is.
I agree.
We know this. Okay. Number 12. No alcohol or drugs of any kind are permitted. You better eat your edibles or you go in there. And well, damn, you can't bring no flask because they're gonna check your pocketbook, right?
Correct.
Okay, well, they're gonna see it through the clip. So okay, so number 12 is that. No balloons or confetti is permitted. So y'all can't celebrate a player's birthday or the cheerleaders thing.
We used to have balloons for homecoming, right?
That's what I'm saying. Breast Cancer Month is October. Like, what's going on?
Correct.
Okay, number 14. No hazardous materials, substances, including but not limited to pesticides, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and combustible, flammable paints shall be permitted. What the hell is going on at these games that I done been missing? So if your car run out of gas, you can't call somebody to bring you no damn gas.
Y'all better tell AAA to meet you outside the gate, honey.
Listen, hey, push that bitch to the gate. All right, and last but not least, number 15. No coolers are permitted. Shouldn't they have gone with what number that was? No alcohol, no smoking, cigarettes, unnamed aircraft, no weapons. Okay, should number 15 and number 12 go together? No alcohol or drugs of any kind are permitted. No coolers are permitted.
So, yeah, which is
true. How they know if your water bottle has water in it or it's got vodka in it?
Correct.
How do they know that your Jungle Juice bottle got rum punch or fruit punch in it?
That's true.
How they know your Patron Reposado ain't really like how they know your ginger ale ain't Patron Reposado or something like that. I mean, they all the same color, or apple juice. You know how they know your apple juice ain't? They don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing some ideas out there just in case y'all need them. You know, I mean, it's more than one way to skin a cat. But go ahead, let's get an update on this.
Have a safe flight, baby. Love you.
Love you, Josh.
So it's my understanding that these rules only apply to the game that's coming up this Saturday, which is Delray Beach versus Boynton Bulldogs.
Yep.
Okay. Now, the problem that I have with this, the fact that they are singling these two cities out for these particular rules, is I find it to be very, it's almost like discrimination, you know, in a sense. It's just like, why is it because, why these particular two teams and these particular two cities and everything? That's the problem that I have. But then also the other update that I got, that there was a meeting last evening and the board members for the Dairy Rocks actually showed up to the meeting and from what I understood was extremely upset about these decisions being made without them. So the police department took it upon themselves to make these rules without any board input. Which that should not have happened because of information they was being fed by a police officer that attends the games every week. So these decisions was based on one person's feedback to the police captain, and these rules came down. So there has been an update. So there will be tents allowed at the football game.
Okay.
And they're also you are also able to bring coolers to the football game as well.
Okay. Will they search the coolers?
I don't know if they will search if they're going to be searching the coolers. But
that's going to hold people up at the gate.
Yeah, I think it will also hold people at the gate. But it's just what's so unfortunate to me that there's always been this rivalry between Delray and Boynton, especially when it comes to this particular football game. But the people that mess it up is the adults, not the children.
Yeah, that's true, and that's how it's always been.
Correct. And it's unfortunate that these youth football players go out here and they're so excited on Saturdays to play this game. And you got Peggy Sue and John them over here fighting and smoking and all this here and causing a problem, or they team lost and now it's this huge big problem. And what these adults need to understand that it's not about you guys, it's about these children.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Maria said that's not true.
What?
Elaborate. I need Maria to elaborate on that. So go ahead, continue.
Which
that.
is not
Maria,
true,
I need you to elaborate on that.
Which one? Which not true, baby? Correct me, please. That's what we're here for. I want to ensure that we're putting out correct information. What's not true, love?
These rules are only for the dairy versus. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know it's just for the dairy versus drink game. But our thing here at Deliberate Discussions is, why is Delray and Boynton being singled out? Why? This is the first time that I've seen something like this with any Little League football team. Like,
because I'm sure this shit is not happening at Boca Jets. It's not happening at Boca Jets, I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, Boca Jets is pretty much non-existent. It's like I told you, you know, they just. I mean, are they still even in existence now?
I mean, I don't know, but my point is that if rules are going to apply these rules to every team that's part of the organization.
Exactly.
That's my point. Apply them to every team that's a part of the organization. These rules should not just apply to 2 teams this Saturday.
That's true. But, you know, I don't think it's the league. Again, it's the Dairy.
Oh, okay. Hold on. What is it? She said no outside tents, no outside coolers. Tents and coolers only for team. For tents and coolers only for teams only. The elderly for both sides.
Okay, well, if the elderly need a tent, I got a couple of tents, honey. I got coolers for y'all too. I mean, come on, y'all. That's crazy.
Thank you, Maria, for clarifying that.
You, Maria.
I got that information earlier, but I interpreted the message wrong that I received about that earlier. So thanks for clarifying that. So yeah, so now that I'm reading it again,
no outside coolers, tents and coolers only for the teams. So I mean, I guess that the rule stands. So you can't bring outside coolers. And I mean, but what about those little kids? Like I said, at 10 o'clock, it's hot as hell outside. What about the rain? Like, do people really want to pay their money to come in the game and they got to sit out there in that hot ass sun? I mean,
well, can somebody in the comments let us know? Are they charging for these games now? Do y'all got to pay?
I think they do charge to get in those games.
Okay, Maria, are they charging for these games now? Because if they are, I think it's ridiculous. But you know,
I need someone from the Dairy Rocks and or the Dairy the Boynton Bulldogs to please call me and give me some clarification on what's going on with this. 561-325-1488. Please call me. We have another show that's coming up next Wednesday. I really want to know. You know.
Okay, so Kim said no, they don't charge. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're not charging to get in games, but here's the thing: spectators still have to come out there. We still want to support the kids.
Correct.
I mean, you know, and I'm sure the Dairy Rocks and the Boynton Bulldog, they make money from the concessions. I used to work the concessions with Penelope King, so I know that whoever runs the concession, they have to pay the organization as well to have their concession out there, and so do most vendors. But my thing is, like, are you going to allow the vendors to sell? I know you can't do it on school property, but because of I think the liability insurance laws have changed to where Palm Beach County schools have made it a lot tougher on organizations that want to rent their field. And I think that's what the biggest problem is. The liability insurance is just crazy, and it's even harder. It's even tougher to find somebody to write it.
Maria, I think that's a great point, Maria. She said it'd be nice if someone could drop off a pallet of water for the kids, which is great.
That would be very nice. That would be very, very nice, Maria. Okay,
well, I will say this, Maria. Deliberate Discussions would like to donate some funds for water for the kids for the game. I will Zelle or Cash App you guys to make
Kim
sure.
Roper, please text your Zelle or Cash App 561-325-1488. Deliberate Discussions would like to make a donation for some water for the players and or the cheerleaders. You know, a little bit goes a long way. I really hate that our hometown.
Well, you know what? It seems as if the players and the cheerleaders and stuff will have
Yeah.
They have coolers and stuff. So again, if you all want to ensure that the spectators or whatever, because again, you don't know everybody's financial situation.
That's
You
true.
know, if y'all want to have some water for the spectators or whatever, deliver this, we would most definitely like to
We would
donate.
definitely donate some
Sure,
water.
that y'all have some stuff out there on Saturday for people.
Yeah, if we can have someone that is going to be in the stands, or if
Yes.
if they'll allow it, give out free water.
So Kim says we have vendors, but not many because of the liability insurance that is required from the school district, like you said.
I
Vicky.
figured that. Yeah, I figured that the liability insurance requirements are it's crazy,
Correct.
and I mean it's so unfortunate. I mean, a lot of places they won't even provide that type of insurance anymore.
Correct. So my question is, now apparently these rules only apply to this particular game. So after Saturday, we going back to regular schedule programming?
Kim, are all their games being played at Atlantic High School for the Dairy Rocks? I know Boynton has a hefty, nice new field at Easdale Hester, so their home games will be played at Easdale Hester.
But you know what? I'm glad you said that, Vicky. I'm glad you said that, because you and I were talking earlier this week about this, and I made a comment in a text message that we, especially in the Black community, we're always talking about, oh, what they got or what they doing, are they doing this to us and everything. And this is a prime example to me, is that why we should always have our own shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Why? And this goes back to knowing the people you vote for. You should be voting for people in your community that's going to go down there to that damn city hall to make sure funds are allocated to the recreation football, to make sure that y'all have your own field so y'all won't have these problems.
Look how many times the Dairy Rocks have moved from when you used to play, from when I used to be with the Dairy Rocks League. I mean, from over there off of Linton Boulevard by the waste area. That's where
Correct.
they used to play. Then Block 48, they can't play. I think they can still practice there, I believe.
Correct.
Then Pompey Park. Then the old Atlantic, the original Atlantic High School. I ain't gonna say old Atlantic because that's the original Atlantic High School. And now here, like I just don't understand. City of Delray, we need answers. Why have funds not been allocated to the Delray Rocks for their own field? Boynton has allocated funds, and they got the ball rolling, and they have a beautiful facility, a nice field to play on. It's gorgeous. Like, why can't we do something for the Delray Rocks? This league has been around since Dog was a puppy, older than some of y'all police officers on the force.
Girl, this league has been around since Jesus was a boy.
Hello.
You understand what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I think Jesus played football at one time for the Dairy Rocks.
No, but I'm so serious about this. We need to be attending these meetings and voting, putting people in power that can most definitely speak up for our community to ensure that the proper funds are allocated for things like this. There's no way in hell that we should be in this situation with, as long as this organization been running, that we should be in a situation where we now got to depend on these type of rules because this school. You get what I'm saying? I think this is absolutely insane. And I think the community must come together and just stand up because, Boynton did it.
I mean, Miss Ruby Stevens, Walt Stevens, her husband.
Correct.
Remember Big Benny?
Correct.
Coach Gene Tarver, Coach Wimp. They all were dedicated to all of this. Kim Roper, I remember when Kim was a little girl cheering for the Rocks. Now she's
take that damn, and this will correct. Take that damn money that the CRA board got. They ain't doing a goddamn thing with it. Girl, let me get off this. They're gonna give you here to round me up, honey. Thank you.
So we need to get together because we need some answers. We need Dairy Rocks to get their own field. It's time now. It's past time.
It is.
So we need the Dairy Rocks to have their own field, not having to rent Atlantic High School. We need a field dedicated to the Dairy Rocks.
And that's okay, Maria, that they have to. I think it's okay that Boynton is sharing the field. They still have a field. They still have a field allocated. They're not using a high school and things like that. The city allocated funds or whatever for this particular reason or whatever for their particular organization, which I think is an amazing thing. And if y'all get them goddamn crooks from downtown over there in Delray, y'all can do the same thing.
Instead of them trying to put an Olympic-sized damn pool at Pompey Park, put a damn field out there for those kids.
Exactly.
We need an Olympic-sized pool at Pompey Park for.
Well, y'all let me mind my business. I live in
Most
Yorkville.
black folks don't even know how to swim.
Well, all right then. Well, this has been an amazing show.
Yes, it has. And
And-
we only have what? We have 2 more shows after this.
Yes, we have 2 more
Okay,
shows before we
so-
go on our break.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys again on Wednesday, September 18th. Please join us. We do have some more great discussions. Please pray for Elon Etienne's family, the 71-year-old who was found in a storage closet at the nursing facility, where we also just found out my co-host's dad was at the rehabilitation center down there in Miami. My apologies to that family, and our sympathy here at the Live Discussions goes out. And shout out to Miss Janiyah Baker again for going from 9th grade to 12th grade. You rock, girl.
Oh, Kim
Good
said
night, Reggie.
Kim said she would join us. Thank you, Kim. We'll reach out to you on the back
Thank
end.
you, Kim. We appreciate it. And don't forget to text
Love
me
y'all, but what
yourself.
Oh, you will say I love y'all, but what about Trump? Maria, respectfully, F Trump. Girl, we don't need to talk about Trump. Come on, Kamala.
We are so politicked out. People don't realize that we
Girl.
are so politicked out.
Maria, the debate last night, Kamala did enough for all of us to him, honey.
But
Baby,
listen, Kamala made some promises. Now you know we gonna listen.
girl, I'm still voting for her. But
I
anyway,
am too. But
I love y'all.
I want
Thank
my
y'all
check.
so much for tuning in tonight. This has
I
been an
want my
amazing show.
check.
Oh, look who joined us tonight. Hey, Christopher, in the comment down here.
Where?
He joined in.
I'm Chris.
It say Chris is
Hey,
watching.
Chris. I told my daughter to call you too.
Okay. Hey, Ingrid. But anyway, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Have
Love
an
you guys. Thank you
amazing
so much for joining
evening
us
and
tonight.
enjoy the rest of y'all week. And we'll see y'all next week.